The UFC games have given us some stacked rosters, but not everyone gets to stick around. Whether it's contract issues, controversies, or lawsuits, some fighters are gone for good. Today we're looking at 10 fighters you will likely never see return to UFC gaming, and the reason why they aren't. Some of these names might surprise you. If you like this content, I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Thank you. Starting off with Brendan Schaub. Dana said publicly Schaub was not good and implied he was a failed athlete. Schaub fired back on podcasts, accusing Dana of being petty, biased, and being his Eskimo bro.
It was what?
Brendan Schaub, who made up that conspiracy.
Oh, it wasn't Pat Miletich?
I think so.
Oh, I apologize to Pat Miletich then. That makes sense. Bye.
Josh Koscheck had heated arguments with Dana late in his career. Dana said Koscheck was negative, hard to promote, and mentally done, while Koscheck criticized the UFC matchmaking and fighter pay. Tyron Woodley. Dana repeatedly criticized Woodley's fighting style, said he didn't draw pay-per-view numbers, and blamed him for boring fights. Woodley released a diss track, felt Dana disrespected him publicly, and undermined his title run.
You ask fans if they want to see Woodley fight again. I think that would be a flat-out no.
Chris Cyborg. Dana made public comments about her appearance and weight issues. Cyborg's team released an edited video that made it look like Dana was bad-mouthing her. Dana accused her camp of lying and manipulating media.
I said, when I saw her at the MMA Awards, she looked like Vanderlei Silva in a dress and heels. And she did. Didn't she not?
Randy Couture left the UFC World Champion because of pay disputes and publicly criticized Dana and Zuffa for underpaying fighters. UFC sued him for breach of contract, and when Randy joined Bellator, Dana banned him from cornering his son Ryan in the UFC. Ken Shamrock. He sued the UFC over contracts and asked for unpaid money. Dana responded by cutting ties and publicly insulting him. He said Ken was washed up and impossible to negotiate with.
Ken Shamrock owes me $175,000. And I'm coming for it, Ken. I'm coming for the fucking money, you piece of shit.
Frank Shamrock. He has a long-standing feud with Dana. Dana claims Frank is hard to deal with and always unreasonable. Frank repeatedly accused the UFC of exploiting fighters and threatening to blacklist him from UFC media. Frank was removed from UFC shows, documentaries, and history packages.
Have you ever been able to reconcile the relationship with Dana White?
Nah, he's a piece of crap.
Josh Barnett. He failed multiple PED tests in both his UFC stints. Dana blamed him for killing the Affliction promotion. Barnett accused the UFC of unfair contract treatment and disrespect. The final fallout was over USADA issues. Barnett said he no longer trusted the UFC testing system. Kung Lee. Kung Lee failed a drug test in Macau that was later proven unreliable. UFC released photos that made him look guilty before the facts came out. Kung felt defamed and publicly said the UFC ruined his reputation. He became the lead plaintiff in the UFC antitrust lawsuit, and the last fighter on this list, Mark Hunt. He tried to sue the UFC, Dana White, and Brock Lesnar for fraud and racketeering. He accused the UFC of protecting steroid users and endangering him. He called Dana White corrupt and a liar repeatedly.
They know, you guys know and understand that you shouldn't be cheating to get in, regardless of people condone and they say, well, it's been going on for years. Well, fuck that, it shouldn't be, you know?
Whether it's for their fight style, accolades, or just nostalgia, in my opinion, all of these fighters would be cool to have as legends or alter egos in UFC 6. It's unfortunate that's not going to be the case. I hope I'm proven wrong, but thanks for joining me, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, bye.